According to those documents, she says Zion pinned plaintiff down on the bed with her hands behind her back and raped her. In
Damn,
another
son.
instance, she says he picked her up, threw her down to the ground, and pinned her shoulders down so she could not move. She says the defendant violently raped her in multiple ways.
Yeah, what's shaking, everybody? Tell a friend that it's him again, J King, the one J King, back with some more crazy. Yo, listen, I've been gone for a few days, just had to take a few things, just moving around, you know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of out of the loop. So I start checking, social media. I get on YouTube and everything, and I see my man Zion Williamson getting accused of some craziness. So without further ado, let's get to it. See y'all on the other side of crazy.
Pelican star Zion Williamson faces rape and abuse allegations from a woman who is claiming to be a former girlfriend.
In court documents, the woman, identified as Jane Doe, is accusing the star of raping her twice and then continuing a pattern of abusive behavior.
Wait, what? Wait. So some girl, some female he was in a relationship with is accused. Wow. So here we go with the relationship. Let's see what they're talking about.
This, as Zion's attorney says, they've reported the plaintiff's extortion attempts to law enforcement.
We have team coverage for you on this case tonight. First, let's start with WDSU reporter Ariel Brumfield as she breaks down what is in those court documents. Ariel.
Well, you guys, this lawsuit was filed yesterday by a woman who is making some very serious accusations, and at this time she is seeking both emotional and monetary damages.
You seek emotional and monetary. Keyword monetary, but ain't going after no criminal charges, no criminal complaint. You ain't worried. You ain't trying to get him locked up, but you just want to get his money. Okay, let's see what they're talking about.
Pelican star Zion Williamson now defending his name against sexual assault allegations after a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend says he raped and abused her.
Those lawsuits could come from a variety of reasons, whether or not it's redress of damages, seeking to right a wrong, or just simply trying to get some money out of somebody.
In a civil lawsuit filed Thursday in California, the alleged victim says she and Williamson maintained a relationship from 2018 to 2023, and in court documents, she details what she says happened. According to those documents, she says Zion pinned plaintiff down on the bed with her hands behind her back and raped her.
Damn,
in another
son.
instance, she says he picked her up, threw her down to the ground, and pinned her shoulders down so she could not move. She says the defendant violently raped her in multiple ways. In a statement, Michael Blasio, Williams' attorney, pushing back against the allegations, saying the allegations contained in the complaint are categorically false and reckless, and an attempt to exploit a professional athlete driven by a financial motive rather than any legitimate grievance.
So they was in a serious consensual adult relationship for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I gather. And then she's saying that he raped her. He took it from her on two occasions out of all of, so however hundreds or thousands of times they was, shaboinking all freaking day, getting it in. He decided to take it from her on 2 different occasions. And after he took it from her, she came back.
Legal analysts are weighing in on the claims.
It could be that this case could be prosecuted both civilly and criminally if the prosecuting authorities in California or any other state choose to do so. But that can depend on a case-by-case evaluation by the district attorneys in each jurisdiction.
Court documents also say Williamson is accused of a continuing pattern of sexual assaults and abusive behaviors toward the plaintiff, spanning across several states. A legal analyst says statutes of limitations for sexual assault vary state by state.
So here we go, across state lines. Here we go with this again. So I guess he's going to be getting, he might be eligible for some kind of RICO or sex trafficking charges or something like that. Like, come on, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. There are things that this is really ridiculous. So look, this is how this whole situation so far is playing out in my head. So you got Z Williamson and Shorty, whoever this chick is, whatever this broad is, they in a serious relationship. Boom, they doing all kinds of nasty shit to each other consensually and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then one night, whatever, she comes over to see him, whatever, and he wants some of that toto, and she's like, nah, I ain't in the mood, da da da. So Then he picks, so he grabs her. So she's like, what? You ain't gonna give me no toto? So then he grabs her by the shoulders. He slams her on the ground. He pins her leg. He holds her hands, and then he just gets to force himself inside of her in a bunch of different ways. And in the other complaint, she says that he threw her on the bed and had pinned her arms behind her back, and while she was laying down, and he raped her. So after all that, boom, he raped you. You got dressed. I guess he rolled over, smoked the L. Like, that was great, whatever. I mean, like that, you know what I mean? They just need that. We need that after getting it in bogey. That port hit different after getting it in. My bad, I'm from the projects. Well, that port hit different, right? So, boy, you smoking this port, or whatever you smoking, this album, whatever you smoking. And then she getting dressed, boom, boom. And she's like, oh, you great me. She's all crying and stuff, right? She's all distraught. Oh, I can't believe you did this to me. I can't believe you did this to me. So boom, she gets dressed, boom. She goes home, Uber, or drives home, whatever. Maybe runs, walks, maybe she rode a bike, who knows? So she goes home, and then she gets home, she's like, get it at night. Like, I can't believe you raped me. I can't believe you did this to me. You're a monster. I'll see you tomorrow. We still up for dinner, baby? I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing, like, at her, like, you know what I mean? But, like, if you, like, sometimes you just gotta let this, like, just let the information that they say just plant in your head. And once you do that, like, you'll just see, like, how comical some of this shit is. But unfortunately, like, you know what I'm saying, we got kind of, I mean, we got to take it serious, you know what I'm saying? Of course, no investigation. He shouldn't be, innocent. Of course, he's innocent to prove it guilty, but, I mean, just play like, yo, like, oh, you great me. I can't say that I hate you. You're a monster. But I'm still on for dinner tomorrow. Yo, I'm sorry. Nah, I'm good. Let me go.
Court documents state the first rape happened in California nearly 7 years ago.
In Louisiana, you only have a year to file from date of incident. In the case of an allegation regarding sexual assault or
we still gonna go to Nobles? I'm Malibu.
sexual violence of some form in Louisiana, the period is 3 years. 3 years from the date of the alleged incident. In other states, that number of years varies. My understanding is in California.
Yo, why is this dude like he ain't got no shirt on? Word them up. I'm sitting there looking at this cat like that's a nice tie. But then this nigga like, wait, does he have a shirt? Yo, that's crazy. These niggas is bugging out, son. Yo, let me find out, son. This nigga some kind of you freak. Yo, everybody on they freak mode nowadays, man.
Maybe up to 10 years.
And at this time, the next steps would be for Williamson and his team to respond to the lawsuit.
They're like a Viking stripper. He gives Shrek a lap dance or some shit.
And then things will move into discovery. Williamson also says that he was not in a relationship with the plaintiff. He claimed that they were just in a consensual situation. Reporting in New Orleans, I'm Ariel Brumfield, WD.
Alright, so look, right? Alright, now, all jokes aside. Nah, for real. So, it's an unfortunate situation. Everything that's been going on, see, like, this what I'm saying. Too many of you niggas out here think that y'all bigger than the program. You see everything that's going on. Everybody else, Shannon, Sharp, Puff, I mean, you know what I'm saying, whatever, how you feel about that, but still, like, it's kind of, you know what I mean? All kinds of, shit from the past, you know what I'm saying, whether, don't matter, white, black, it don't matter, rich, poor, like, you know what I'm saying, you see what's going on, like, you see there's a common theme here, you know what I mean? And it's always, I'm gonna sue you for this enormous bag, because I'm gonna accuse you of graping me, of forcing yourself inside of me, and then after you force yourself inside of me, I called you the next day talking about how much I love you and miss you. Can we go hang out? Can we go out to dinner? Can we go to this party? Can we go? You know what I'm saying? Can you give me some money for my bills? Can you know what I mean? Like, how do you square that circle? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why, and as men, like, we're not trying to be insensitive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not trying to be insensitive to these things. It's just that, because we're logical beings, these things just like, you know what I'm saying? We play when you speak these words, when you come up, when your accusations, boom, you put them on paper, whether you speak them to a camera, we're playing out the scene in our heads as we're getting the information. So as we getting it, we're like, this shit, like, it just, if it doesn't make sense, like, we remove our emotions from these types of situations, like, it's because we're logical beings. You know, so you have to be able to think of these things logically, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, is what she's saying really true? Is what she's saying really happened, or is this a bunch of BS? So as men, that's what I'm saying, that's sort of like, that's the path that we take. But at the same time, too, a lot of you niggas out here thinking that y'all bigger than the program. Brother, you rich as hell. I say, you caked up, brother. You know what I'm saying? You been doing your 1 year in Duke and everything. You blew out your sneaker and everything. Dogs, look, you doing, you know what I'm saying? You the man, right? I mean, I know got some bangers, boy. Woo, child. I heard they crazy than a nut house rat. But yo, I heard NO got some woo child, like niggas are how you call. I heard they got joints down there that how you calling your BM or your wife like, yo, put your mother on the phone, baby. I'm never come home. Giving her that you know what I'm saying, that Harlem Nights. You know what I mean? That I heard they got that Harlem Nights action going down. You know what I mean? And NO. You know what I mean? Stop thinking like, yo, look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on, I don't know how to hate, so I'm definitely not hating on y'all brothers, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I feel, you know what I'm saying, like, my son is a fan of Zion Williamson, a lot of people are, you know what I'm saying, but I find it funny, 2 points, I find it funny, or strange, I should say, how, ever since this dude has came into the league, this dude is known for doing more shit off the court than doing it on the court, like, you know what I'm saying, the shit, they talk about him when he's able to play and everything, but he spent like 65% of his time in the league at home because he's hurt for whatever reason. Always rehabbing something. So you know, so when he's home spending all that time home, it's obviously what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He throwing that thing around. You know what I'm saying? He's serving breakfast. That kibosh could get laid down. Boom. Look, he's serving breakfast all day, every day. Yo, next up, you know what I'm saying? Whose orders up next? Kibosh, you know what I'm saying? Kibosh going to play. Like, that's how he moving. And it's clear and obvious because I'm saying, look at the results. Look what his name is constantly being is surrounded by. So I say that to say this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I'm not trying to burst in you dudes' bubble, but you dudes, I'm saying, you high value dude, you high value dudes, you rich dudes, you cats that, you know what I'm saying, you guys that think you playing but you really tricking, y'all need to be told the truth, because I don't know if anybody's ever told y'all, but yo, big bro right here gonna tell you, because I got nothing but love for y'all. You ready for this? And like I said, don't clutch your pearls, get your panties in a bunch and all that, because yo, you need to know the truth. And the truth is, you high value dudes, an overwhelming majority of you brothers, an overwhelming majority of you niggas out there with money, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but these bitches don't like you. I'ma say it again. An overwhelming majority of you niggas out there with paper, you got, you know what I'm saying, y'all doing well in life, y'all well off your, look, congratulations, you know what I'm saying, do you. I am not hating, I do not know how to hate. This is big bro just trying to give y'all give y'all some perspective, give y'all some game. These bitches, most of them, they do not like you. Now, it's not to say that you're not a likable person. I'm not saying that. But because of what you have is so important to these bitches, they wanted to overlook just about every and anything just to have access to it. They will sell their souls, they will sell their bodies, they will ignore their kids, they will cut off their families, they will cut off their best friends, they will ignore all morality, they will go back on their morals, they will throw all conviction out the window for just to have access to another man's money. So if you once you take that into account and I'm saying, like, keep that with you every time that you mingling and you say you shaking it up with these bitches. Keep that with you. Keep it with you. This bitch don't like me. This bitch she loves what I have. She don't like me. This broad will sit there, fake the funk, and put on a whole show for however long that she needs to, just to make sure that she get a piece of my pie, just to make sure, and it has to be a big enough piece, because she ain't gonna be satisfied with just a small piece of your pie. The bigger your pie is, the bigger the slices she gonna want. Hell, she really wants the whole damn thing. Truth be telling, these bitches be wanting the whole thing, but they'll settle for half. So if you keep that in mind, this bitch don't like me. Once you keep that in mind, now it's all in perspective. You only with me for what I got. But for some of you dudes, you think that's that That's the green light for you to wife these broads up. That for you to have kids and procreate with these bitches. You know what I'm saying? Hold hands with these bitches and take them on these shopping sprees and the trips around the world, Turks and Caicos. You know what I mean? All this craziness. Like, what is you doing? Like, yo, dude, you know how foolish you look? You got all this paper in the world. You a smart dude, but you falling dumb to this stupid broad's toto. Like, are you, yo... Like, it doesn't, that's what I'm saying. Like, you dudes, if you don't know the game, you don't know how to play the game, stop playing. Please stop playing. Hump and dump, B. Hump them. Get yours. One time, one good time. Dump, I'm out of here. And the reason why, and another thing I know I could tell a lot of you, most of you dudes don't know how to play the game, because you sitting there you bring a public pussy to your house. Son, this chick is not supposed to be coming to your crib. Go get her. This chick is just, you bring a Motel 6 chicks to your crib. Like, son, this is Motel 6 action. Hell, this is backseat of the hoopty action. But you niggas is bringing these bras to the crib. I don't want to pile on because I know Zion he got a bunch of shit going on and everything. He got bigger fish to fry. But, it needs to be said. You dudes got to get it in perspective. You don't know how to play the game and you out here leading with your money. That means you're a trick. Tricks are not players. Tricks are just exactly what they are. Trick. Hey, I have money. Can you spend some? Can I get some of your time? Can I get some of your valuable goodies? Can I put my hand in your cookie jar? Can I pay? What's the price of admission? Can I pay to get in? That's how you roll. You are a trick. Keep that in perspective. So when you go to these clubs, you go to strip clubs and all that, you throwing your money around, you getting all the attention and all that, and you feel like the man, brother. You're not the man. You're the man with the money. You're the man that you're a walking lick. You're a jokes, homie. You know what I'm saying? These bros is plotting on you. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there whining and dining and trying to wife your bitches who's plotting on you. Listen. Look, that's what I'm saying. Most of you niggas wasn't taught the game. Well, y'all was running up and down basketball courts and football fields and baseball fields and everything, you know what I'm saying? And kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? More power to you, because there's a lot of us that would trade positions, places job. But y'all seem to think that you can do what we do, and a lot of us seem to think that we can do what y'all do. And we can't just step on the basketball court or the football field, you know what I'm saying, on a professional level and think that we're going to become all-stars. That's not how it works. And the same thing with y'all. You can't step into the field of playing with these bitches after, and it took you to get millions of dollars in order for you to be recognized by these broads. These same broads that you know what I'm saying, that real players know how to deal with. They know how to dismiss these broads. They know how to they value these broads properly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all overvaluing these chicks because of how they look. Or because they do some nasty shit to you. You know what I'm saying? They bedroom etiquette is just out of this world. It's unexplainable. Hell, damn, it's probably illegal in some states. Or some countries. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit that they do, but it's probably illegal in some countries, but you loving it. Because you ain't never seen it or had it done before. You ain't never heard of this shit. Ain't none of your mans ever tell you about no shit like this. With this broad done with her tongue and her mouth and all the things that squirt and think, da-da-da-da-da, and the sounds and the noise. Look, I get it. It's overwhelming. It's fun. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful, pleasurable experience. But understand something. It's a moment. And too many of you niggas are trying to turn moments into lifetimes. These bitches ain't, a lot of them are saying, these OF freaks, these only freaks, they're not white. You can't, why would you want to procreate with an OF freak? Are you serious? Why would you want to marry one? You know what I'm saying? Hell, you got, what's his name? I'm saying, to hold me back for on the other side of the plate. What's that white guy's name? David Griffin, I think, Geffen or something like that. Big time, like, movie and record producer. It's like real 70-something, whatever years old. Multi. I mean, this dude got more money than money. Married some young 20-something, 30-something, whatever year old boy, dude, stripper. You know what I'm saying? Dude is a male exotic stripper. You know what I'm saying? And he married a dude. After 2 years, now Duke is trying to take it for all his cash. Yo, listen. Look, the world we live in, everybody want a piece of what you got. If you got it, these bitches, these snakes in the grass, these devils, these demons, these soulless beings walking around here will do whatever it takes to get their hands on it. Yo, listen, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna keep piling on it, but you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a continuous story. We gonna stay on top of this. Yo, J King the one. See y'all on the other side of crazy. One.